Do you believe now? Do you believe now? For all of the people talking smack about Eagles not quite good enough, Sirianni couldn't quite coach good enough, tough tests against good teams, Jalen Hurts is not throwing the ball enough, whatever excuse you want to use, do you believe now? The Eagles are handling business, taking care of business, racking wins. It might not be pretty. Y'all can kill all of this noise about the quarterback has to throw for 300 yards or throw 25 to 35 times a game. You don't have to do that. All you got to do is play within your system and let your playmakers make plays. That's all you got to do. The rest will take care of itself. For sure. So the Eagles take care of business 24-19. The Baltimore Ravens shouldn't even got that 19. That was less than 30 seconds left in the game, and Lamar Jackson running all around the field. The refs don't want to call holding penalties because they were holding. And they scored a late touchdown with 3 seconds left in the game. The game was essentially over. But Saquon wins the battle between the running backs, Saquon versus Derrick Henry. Saquon Barkley ended up with 23 carries, 107 yards, 4.7 yards a carry, and 1 touchdown. Derrick Henry ended up 19 carries, 82 yards, no touchdowns. His longest run was 19. Saquon's longest one was a 25-yard touchdown. They both went at it and balled out. It was a good game. It was a tight game. And it was a physical game. Saquon didn't really cut loose until in the fourth quarter when we needed it the most. But the one thing, everybody's going to talk about Saquon because they're talking about the running back battle. But the MVP of this game was the defense. Point, period, end of paragraph. The defense came through in a big way. And I know maybe people aren't talking about him enough, but damn it, that damn Jalen Carter is balling. He is commanding a double team every game, and they still can't stop him. Jalen Carter is the truth. He is getting through these double teams, still putting pressure on the quarterbacks and making things happen. Anytime you got to get put 2 guys on one on a defensive line, somebody's going to spring up free. That's where Nolan Smith comes in. That's where Jalen Hunt comes in. That's where Josh Sweat comes in. Nolan Smith is playing like his draft pick status. Josh Sweat has been having, I believe he's still leading the team in sacks. We had a Jalen Hunt sighting. Hadn't really seen much of him, but what we've seen, we've liked. And today, he paid dividends. Zach Bond and Nakobe Dean have continued to be one of the best linebacker tandems in all of football. And I know a lot of people don't want to believe it. They're not big names. They're not big, size linebackers. But all they do is make plays, make tackles, and get the defense off the field. Zach Bond has been all over the place again. Zach Bond, 8 tackles, 5 assists, 13 combos, and a half a sack. Nakobe Dean, 5 and 5. 10 combos. Josh Sweat, 5 tackles. Tristan McCullum, 4. Isaiah Rodgers, 4. Jalen Carter, 3 and 1 sack. 4 tackles and 1 sack. 3 tackles for losses. So what our defensive line is doing is way past expectations, and it is paying dividends. Whatever Vic Fangio has got these guys doing, it's working. They are playing as a unit, and they're making the stops and getting off the field and giving our offense a chance to score. That's all you need. Again, Jalen Hurts doesn't have to throw for 1,000,000 yards. He's just got to be efficient, protect the ball, don't turn it over. That's exactly what he's doing. A.J. Brown, 5 catches, 66 yards. Finally, we get Dallas Goedert involved, and what does he do? 3 catches, 35 yards, and a touchdown. Put the ball in the hands of your playmakers and let them make plays. That's all you got to do. So as we continue, we get ready for North Carolina. We get ready for Carolina. There's no reason why we should lose this game, but you take it one game at a time because you don't take nothing for granted. So the Eagles continue to get better. Jalen Hurts can continue to get better. Saquon Barkley can get better. Nick Sirianni coached a solid game. No gaffes, no mishaps. Just kept it the way it should be. If I got to nitpick, I still think they're trying to force the ball inside a little bit too much. Get Saquon outside. I think he may have missed a couple of breaks bouncing to the outside, but what he's doing is staying true and staying patient and hitting the hole where it's supposed to be hit. Not trying to do too much, not trying to make a big play happen. He's letting it come to him, and he takes advantage of the opportunities he's get. We dropped another pick on defense. We got to stop blowing those opportunities and come up with some turnovers on defense. But Tristan McCullum played a good game when he had his opportunity. Yes, I want him to have that pick. He'll make it up next week. So the Eagles get ready for Carolina, and I'm expecting we should win that game and continue our march to the playoffs. Go Birds.